Hi seniors. I've heard from many of you and your parents in response to the news I shared yesterday about graduation going to a virtual platform. In ordinary circumstances, I would call a class meeting and probably an in-person senior parent forum to talk through the challenges of both keeping our community safe but providing ceremonies for you that fittingly mark the end of your careers in Westwood Public Schools. Complex challenges require a great deal of communication, cooperation, and thoughtfulness. Doing so during a time of being limited to online platforms has been a real challenge. I've reflected on the concerns and disappointments that some of you shared about graduation being moved online. And I have developed an alternative option, but I need your input and the input of your classmates. I have worked with Superintendent Parks, Ms. Haberman, and Ms. Davenport to consider two options for your graduation. Please listen closely to the details and look for the same information in a follow-up email from me, which will provide you for an opportunity to cast your vote. Regardless of how we proceed with graduation planning, in the week or so leading up to June 7th, we will organize events that celebrate you as a class and many of you as individuals. The most formal of these is Class Day, a celebration during which we announce the recipients of scholarships and awards. This year, the ceremony will be done in a virtual fashion that we will develop in the coming weeks. Other events that we will find a way to celebrate in new ways before June 7th include the distribution of caps and gowns and the dedication of the yearbook. These events have traditionally been key features of Senior Week, and they will be part of the week leading up to June 7th. I've developed the following two options for you to consider for your graduation ceremony. First, we can plan a virtual graduation on June 7th, the original date of graduation. In this event, students will participate in a virtual graduation ceremony that is preceded or followed by some in-person ceremonial distribution of diplomas, like a parade of cars with a drive-through style diploma distribution at the high school. The virtual ceremony will include honor addresses by student leaders and adults and other features of a traditional graduation like the tassel turn. In this option, we will recognize each member of the class individually, likely through a slideshow with personalized slides for each senior. I've also developed a second option to delay the graduation ceremony to August 9th with a rain date of August 8th. This option can only come to fruition if state and health department guidelines relax to allow mass gatherings of individuals without prohibitive social distancing requirements. In this option, we will plan and organize a traditional graduation ceremony with a stage and in-person distribution of diplomas. The event would also include honor addresses by students and adults and other features of a traditional graduation, including the class's exit march. If possible, under the public health guidelines at the time, guests will be invited to attend as usual. If the class chooses to delay graduation until August in the hopes of a traditional ceremony, the decision about whether or not to have an in-person traditional graduation is possible on August 9th will be made on Sunday, July 26th. Based on the guidelines from the governor and public health officials at that time. If the current guidelines are not lifted by then, or if they still include social distancing expectations that make the event infeasible, we will conduct a virtual graduation on Sunday, August 9th, with the distribution of diplomas completed in a manner that upholds the guidelines, like a drive-through style diploma distribution at the high school. In a moment, I will email you and your classmates a Google form asking for your vote. Before you submit your response, please consult your parents, asking them if a virtual June graduation may be preferable to the possibility of an August graduation. The form will accept submissions until 3:30 tomorrow, Wednesday, April 29th. I will share with you the results of the vote soon after. Thanks for your patience as I processed your feedback. I miss you all, and I wish I was delivering this message to you in person. I look forward to seeing you someday soon to celebrate your graduation. Have a great rest of your day.